Okay, I'm here. AT, how are you? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things pick up. It's been an interesting couple of days. I'm sorry you. I'm sure. Fuck. I'm sure you saw the people that came at me. And all the bullshit that. It's just. I mean, you didn't get the blame for this, though. Mm, hell is this? Shit. That went exactly as expected. I don't even know. Um, but yeah, we're a team, and we're gonna take care of each other. That's how this works. I don't know. I don't really care. I didn't care about any of that stuff. Um, it's all gonna turn around. I mean, all the bullshit on Twitter. we're still the best streaming platform on the fucking planet. And if that's going to lead them to bring up the ego thing again, it's not an ego thing, it's the fucking truth. You know? And if they think otherwise, they can go fuck themselves. They're not welcome here. Look, I can be the nicest person on the planet, but I'll be very clear. If you don't like me, and you're not going to be nice to me, and you're not going to be good to me, and you're not going to be nice and good to my team, which are people that I care about, then you can fuck right off. There are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of streamers that will all eventually end up here. So losing one or two fucking morons, I don't give a shit. If somebody tries to use this against me, fucking go for it. Go on Twitter, read their nonsense. There are people that have no business experience. And if they did have business experience, it was how to fail at business 101. I mean, I have a lot of years of business experience and a lot of years of server experience and a lot of years of streaming experience and a lot of years of entertainment industry experience. Like, I am by far the most what the fuck is happening with matchmaking? I am by far the most overqualified person to be doing this particular role. I am. You know, and if anybody thinks otherwise, again, they can go jerk off in a fucking corner for all I care. Oh, shit. Okay. Pay attention to game, you dumbass. My eye is also, like, bugging out. I think I got something in my fucking eye. And it's not fucking pleasant. So where are these things that I'm supposed to do? Like, I get the SMG thing. But, like... Yeah, that was just bad. I do really wish my eye would stop bugging out. What's with the matchmaking in the game today? Like, seriously. Because if it's gonna keep doing this, I'm gonna take my beer back now, and then I'll come back and do more. Then, because I'm not here to just sit around and watch it tell me try again. And as far as the bullshit that happened on Twitter, again, we've had rules in place for quite some time. I have learned people, in general, typically don't read rules. They just click the next button, and they worry about it later. People stop doing that. If you want to know why you get warnings and bans, it's because you didn't read the fucking rules. I can tell you, before you get a gun, they make you take a gun safety course and have your license and all this shit in most places. They wouldn't just hand you the gun. Same deal. Like I said it yesterday, and I meant it, that if people are going to continue to evade the rules, the registration process is going to have another step added to it. And I am going to find the most annoying text-to-speech voice, like some sort of Microsoft Office from Windows 95 text-to-speech awful voice. And I'm going to find a way so that it reads word for word the community guidelines and the terms of service, and you're not allowed to finish registering for your account until it finishes reading it to you. And if people try to find a way to sidestep it, I'll find it so it's like, I'll find a way to lock it in. People are forced to hear it. You know, if that's what I have to do, that's what I fucking have to do. But as far as the morons on Twitter, that's what they are. They're morons. Sorry. Not sorry. They're morons. And their choice to not support this platform, and it's the one that's like Kick is better, and it's the one that was like Rumble's better. Rumble Takeover is the biggest fucking joke on the planet. Their numbers are... For how long Rumble's been around, their numbers should be like 20 times that. Minimum. But it's not. Because they're a failing company. But the only thing that is succeeding for them is pandering to the extreme far-right extremists, the people that should not be allowed to have a voice anyway. I'm all for freedom of speech, but I'm not for freedom of hate speech, and I'm not for ignorant lies and ignorant bullshit, and that's all Rumble is a bunch of ignorant motherfuckers spouting ignorant fucking bullshit who deserve to be deplatformed. To me, it's like the fact that these people have not been deplatformed blows my mind. But instead, it's encouraged by this godforsaken joke of a platform. It's so stupid. But anyway, back to the people on Twitter. So if they want to like say, yeah, okay, we're not going to make it, or if they want to try to say my personal finances reflect Velora's finances, they have nothing to do with each other. That's what's called a company, an Inc., you know, and apparently they're not smart enough to know what the fuck that is. which just again proves that they're useless human beings. I'm one of the nicest and kindest people on this planet, but if you're gonna attack me or attack people I care about, I'm gonna bite back. I don't give a shit. And I know this VOD will go to YouTube and somebody's gonna clip it and take things out of fucking context. And the bullshit that people do because human nature has just fallen so far. Somebody's shooting at me, get behind something. Ooh, somebody just hit me with a fucking car. And hit me with a car again. Motherfucker. Would you not keep trying to hit me with a car? I kind of get that you're having fun there. Ooh, I got him. I got him. Got him. Yeah, let's do that. But yeah, as far as those people that were causing shit on Twitter, again, they don't understand how business works. That was made extremely apparent. Well, I got some people before I died that time. Just gonna sit there and watch for a moment, so I can say what I have to say. You know, them attacking me, and like one of them, like I'm gonna get into this because this is important that it's documented the reality of picking up my goddamn phone. And now it's gonna be just as bitchy. Of course it is. Okay, this is one person who was all in for the platform. All in. Actually, if you go back in our Discord, you'll see how all in they are, because those posts are still there, to my knowledge. I decided last night that they wanted to speak. And they put out this post. The best creator first platform, the gold standard, my ass. You have nothing to make you do the gold standard. You do nothing but complain every day. Yeah, and your dick is probably half an inch. What I have to say to that. And then this ridiculous this spineless, brainless fuck replies to them and says, disappointing. I have nothing against the CEO personally, but I think he should honestly pack his bags and leave streaming platforms to people who know, spelled incorrectly, what they're doing, because clearly this isn't for him, and the fact he lies about it despite having receipts to back up my claims. I never lied about a goddamn thing. The thing that he said I lied about, again, last night, was the air was clear. Prime Lord put it out there that the truth was Prime Lord went and created something to troll. You do that sometimes, okay? Maybe not everybody's happy about that, but most people fucking hate Twitch anyway. Okay? So that person's just a fucking moron. Anyway, so back to the first moron, the one that, said gold standard my ass, which, again, we are the gold standard of streaming. There's nothing that comes close to us. Nothing ever will. I sit here every day and I just wait to wake up to the news that Dan Clancy has died so we can know that, there's some hope for the world. Because the fact that the world's largest streaming platform is led by the most rapey human being on the planet. And if you don't believe me, go back and watch his series where he was road tripping with young female streamers. There's plenty of evidence there. Anyway. So anyway, back to the moron. He goes back and he says, my gripe with him is that he plays the victim card. And he thinks everyone's after him or has an issue because he's disabled and loves to talk about it. His goal is to take down Twitch because of it. I can't back something or someone who's doing something out of hatred. Okay. I'm going to pull this apart piece by fucking piece, okay? Just pull this apart here. Playing the victim card. I have never once in my life played the victim card. I am legitimately the victim. In my late 20s, I almost died. In the ER, at that hospital. Almost fucking died. My life was saved. I was spared. By some miracle of God, I am still here. But that does not change the fact that I suffer from congestive heart failure, degenerative disc and bone disease, and other complications because of those two conditions. And I'm housebound because of those conditions and the complications that come with them. So no, I don't play the victim card. I am the victim. I don't think everyone's after me. Because if everyone was after me, anybody that was truly after me would get cleansed. I've made that joke before and I'll make it again. When Bill and Hillary have people that have problems, you never see them again. If somebody was really that problematic to me, that's the same thing that would happen. I may not be able to leave the house, but my lady can leave the house and they'll be taken care of. That's a promise. Swear to God on it. That's a promise. They'll be taken care of. Now, their next thing. He's disabled and loves to talk about it. Nobody that's disabled loves to talk about being disabled. But it's a part of our lives that we cannot ignore because, especially in cases like mine, where, again, just a few years ago, I almost died and had to be saved in that hospital to be here today. Okay? So, no, it's not loves to talk about it. It's core to the reason that I am still here and still going today. For fuck's sake. Anyways, there's that. His goal is to take down Twitch because of it. Every platform's goal is to take down Twitch. They have sat on their throne, on their high horse for too goddamn long. And they have the most incompetent CEO that I could go liquored up, go get liquored up. And I would still look like an absolute genius in comparison to Dan fucking Clancy. And so this person saying they can't back something or someone that's doing something out of hatred, I'm not doing it out of hatred, I'm doing it out of helping people. Because the reason I lost my Twitch was I was permabanned because I got hate rated for being disabled. Okay? Hate rated for being disabled. Okay? Now what should have happened? On any platform that gave a shit, the people that did the hate rating would be the ones that got banned, not the person that got hate rated. Twitch went the wrong direction. And they fucked me over, the disabled person, instead of the others, the hateful people. Plain and simple, cut and dry. So here's the last thing. He's also way too public about talking about his financials or lack of, but expects everyone to believe that Velora is fine, and that makes no sense. To which the other person responded, financially, Velora is nowhere near fine. He wouldn't be cutting corners and using shitty servers that don't work if the platform was financially stable, which I doubt it is, which their English is terrible here, so I'm just going to fix their English, which I doubt it is, because no streaming platform, i.e. Twitch, is financially stable. This is where we know they don't understand business. There is a huge separation. There is me, and there is Lejeune Media Inc. Lejeune Media Inc. was founded and started by my mother, and that is a company that is its own entity, completely and totally separate from me. So Velora's financial stability is not a problem. Velora is completely financially stable regardless of my situation, my medical situation, or any of that other shit. And as far as their server thing, okay, look. If you're gonna bitch, yes, there was an outage with the US West Edge a while ago. You know why? Because there was a fire. And then during these storms, did we have to pull the Dallas Edge offline over last weekend's storms? Yes, we did. Because if we didn't, everything was going offline and going haywire because Texas is not prepared for real winter. But we're not using AWS. We're not using services like that. Like everything that Kick does runs through Amazon's servers, which if you're a streaming platform trying to compete, why are you paying money to use their services to compete? Okay? So we're building our own infrastructure in a way that is sustainable for decades versus being at the mercy or will of another company that could shut it off at any time, or that, may fail to see that business stay viable to them, because the server market changes religiously. I have been in it forever, and it's just like people facing the GPU crisis, the RAM crisis, all this stuff. The server industry faces the same kind of issues and has ups and downs and has always had them and always will. So if we work with trusted partners to deliver strong and solid infrastructure, there's no problems. And that's what we're doing. It may not be perfect on day one. We are still a very new platform, but it will work. Our new edge routing system, amazingly, is more performant than Amazon's Route 53. I could be licensing that out to people, because overall, in its job of location resolution and latency resolution, it is actually more efficient than Amazon's Route 53. It is. If you don't believe me, we'll test it. But that's the thing. And so anyway, that's where I'm going to end on that. I'm going to be right back because my lady is home. So I am going to be right back. And when I come back, I'm going to do a couple more matches, try to get more of this shit done so I can get, because, February 5th, I think it is coming really fast. So I really do need to, this stuff done. But I will be right back. And I'm sorry that y'all have to listen to that during a stream, because I do try not to bring this stuff up, but I have to bring attention to the important matters, and I will cut parts of this out to use later to further solidify my point. So anyway, I'll be right back.
Core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Okay. Okay. I really don't know this game. I want y'all to know that. I really don't know this game, and that's why I'm probably struggling more than I should because I don't get it. Oh look, they're to Hank Hill. Um. God damn it. Fuck. Guys, I'm gonna eat. So, yeah. Anyways, hello, folks. So, as you can see up in that top corner of the game, Fortnite is having matchmaking issues. In my last few matches, it just, hey, OG Mark, how are you? Welcome in. How are you? I was trying to get some of my member berries, but Fortnite's matchmaking issues are making it pretty hard. I've been live and playing for about a couple hours, and still I've maybe got five or six matches in. Maybe. Yeah, the matchmaking is really bad. It's been, and if I'd known that, I wouldn't have streamed this today. I am good. It's nice to meet you. I saw you join the Discord. I am the founder and creator of Velora, so nice to meet you. I'm sure I'll be in. I don't know. What do you stream? Or are you just a viewer? And I'm sorry if I missed. Like, I feel like it's been a long week. It's I've been working, you know, whatever ungodly hour in the morning till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'm hoping by tonight we'll have a new build of the mobile apps pushed. Like, I am the creator and founder and the one that had the dream of Velora, and I'm also the CEO of Leisure and Media Inc., which was my mother's company. And then a bunch of crazy stuff happened after she passed away, and I it's nice, but I'm unpaid. I am an unpaid CEO, so it's this weird thing. Um, there was this one promise that if the company was going to back me doing Velora, because streaming is a high risk industry. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because streaming is a high risk industry, that I had to agree to not take any paycheck until Velora was a certain amount profitable. And so some people have been saying, oh, Velora is going to fail because, like, I was talking the other day about how my bank account's in the negative. And it's like I had to explain to somebody, no, there's my finances and then there's the business finances. Those are two different things. So I'm an unpaid CEO. So it's not like some fancy rich deal or anything. It's just I'm carrying on my mother's legacy. And I thought my mother's legacy, her publishing and music, as in books, magazines, and music. Um, so she always had her publisher's license and her was always registered as a record label. So, and I'm a singer songwriter as well, so it always kind of worked out. Um, I have an album coming. I don't know when, sometime in the next couple of months, maybe. It's almost done. It's been almost done for. I've released like five other albums in the time that this album's been almost done. I've done some country. I've done some pop rock stuff. I've done some alternative. I don't want to say easy listening, but I will say some on my Transparent album uh, may come off as easy listening. Let me see. Let me grab. I do whatever feels good. And then on my YouTube, at the end of the year last year, I did it for what, 12 weeks, I think it was, where I did one cover song a week every Sunday, and we did a video for it for every cover song. So that was a break from me doing my originals and getting to have fun doing other people's stuff. Um, but yeah, so I'm this unpaid CEO who's also the founder and the developer of Velora. So everything you see on the site, I built. Everything you see on the mobile app, I built by myself from scratch. Um, I started at the very end of September. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep for a very long time, but it was worth it because here we are. Um, I mean, it's not perfect yet because again, I'm one person. Um, and it's hard for one person to do a million things, and like because of the ink and all that stuff, like you have to do tax stuff that's due by the 31st, and it's creator tax related stuff, and then of course regular tax season we have to do more stuff, but I'm waiting. We have creators that have earned money on the platform but never filled out the tax form because the tax form and Stripe Connect are two different things. So please, if you are going to stream and you want to earn on here, please fill out both. At least before 2026 is over. You have plenty of time. At least before 2026 is over, fill the tax thing out. But to earn from streaming, technically you only need to do the Stripe thing, but by tax time, both have to be done. I mean, I'm guessing you're probably in the States. Because outside the States, they're not asking me to report. I'm only supposed to report the ones in the state, which is weird. Um, Again, getting into the streaming business as far as running a platform is totally new to me. Streaming itself, my lady and I have been streaming basically since we got together, and we've been together almost a decade. We're not too shy off a decade, and I was an OG mixer partner, and I wasn't happy with the other platforms, so this is why I built this. And I really wish Fortnite would fix their matchmaking issues because I don't play Fortnite normally, but like I'm mad that it was Simpsons, right? Yeah, it was the Simpsons event that I missed. And I'm like, I'm gonna make time. I'm gonna make time. And then I never had time. And then they put out and I guess I missed the King of the Hill event too. But then the South Park one, and I'm like, I can't miss this. I have to get the South Park stuff. And then I set aside time. I actually give myself a break, something that I don't do very often. I give myself a break. And matchmaking is like I could hit play right now and it'll either take me in or it'll sit there for 5 minutes and then tell me, sorry, try again later. Which is, I mean, I had tried it 10 times in a row and got failure all 10 times right before you came in. So, but do you stream? And if you do stream, what do you stream? So what do you stream? Because I try, I've been trying to keep a list, and I try to mark down and make sure that every streamer that signs up here, that I visit them at least once because I have to apologize. There's no way I can visit every streamer all the time, plus develop everything. There'd just be no time for it. But I do try to visit streamers and drop in on streams, when I can. But I do always try to make sure, and especially if I see that it's got the first stream tag on their stream, I definitely, if I see it, I go in. Like I'll drop what I'm doing to go say hello because I try to meet every streamer at least once and see at least half an hour of their stream. Um, we're at, I don't know, let me a second, I can tell you. We're at 485 members right now, 485 accounts in the platform. And so it's getting harder for me to keep track of making it into everybody's streams, but I'm still trying. Because, I think part of advertising that we're creator first and advertising that we're the gold standard of streaming, I think the idea of supporting people is deeply important. And I feel, as the leader ish, um, leading by example is important. I mean, we do have our community managers, they're wonderful. You see Ace Draconis, Flame Wheel, My Name's T, Prime Lord, or On Fire. They are, of course, our community management team, and they're wonderful. They're all volunteers. They all I've known I've known Flame Wheel and On Fire and Ace Draconis for for 4, 5 years. And T and Prime Lord I've known for a little bit, and they all just volunteered to work for free, which for the experience, and they have been the greatest community managers, and they've helped people. So you stream Fortnite. Oh, you're. Oh God. I'm glad you weren't here when I was playing then. I am not good at Fortnite. I play it when, as I said, when events come out where I want to get the skins, because I'm kind of a collector of that stuff. It's same with Call of Duty. I almost never play it unless they put something in I want to collect. Marvel Rivals, I have never played it. League of Legends, I've never played that either. And Dead by Daylight, I have never played that one. But that one, the one time I think I watched it. Um, hey, there's T, one of our CMs right there. Um, but yeah, no, I think the one time I think it might not have been Dead by Daylight, but I think it was. I popped into a stream and I think my laptop volume was up way too loud. And something like got them. I don't know if it ate them, but it got them. And because I have a heart condition, I don't play things that have jump scares or gotcha things. I try not to. Um, and I had my volume on my laptop, and my MacBook Pro speakers are very good, all the way up. And I came into their stream right at that moment that whatever it was happened, and it scared the shit out of me. And I felt so bad because I was going to introduce myself, and I had to close the stream, let my heart rate go back down to normal, and then go back into their stream and pray it didn't happen again, so I could introduce myself and welcome them. Um, it's like, I'm slowly getting around. Like, I can tolerate the zombies in like 7 Days to Die, or at least in the older 7 Days to Die. I don't know if they've gotten more realistic, but those kind of things send a very weird feeling down my spine too. And Call of Duty Zombies really, ugh. The better the graphics get, the harder it is to play some of these games. Like, go back when it's pixelated, it's like, oh, no big deal. These are just pixel things. And then it's a modern game, and it's like, that thing is terrifying. Um, I really wish they would fix their matchmaking. Bad enough I put the controller all the way away from it. So they claim all. I remember T. I was watching. Yeah, I remember you were saying that you were trying to get the battle pass done, and when Chloe said she was back, I remember you coming to chat that you were jumped. Um, I there's so much. No, thank you, Fortnite, for telling me that. By the way, it, You know, that's the thing is speaker positioning T. You really can. So nobody told me that Fortnite Crew or Fortnite Crew is included with Game Pass Ultimate, and we went and paid for it on the Epic Store. And then I went into the game, and like now, it didn't show me this before, but today, like on screen, it says you are currently subscribed on multiple platforms. To avoid being billed multiple times, cancel extra subscriptions. Like, can I just go to my laptop and do that right now? I don't know when that bills. I really don't get charged. Um, right account. I mean, Twitch doesn't exist anymore, but that's the right account. Um, oh yeah, that would have charged us on the 9th. So, are you sure you want to cancel the $11.99 a month for Fortnite Crew? Yes, I do. Because it comes for free with Game Pass Ultimate, which makes you think I would actually play this more, but and I only paid for it for 1 month. I was like, I was only going to pay for it for this month for this event just because I'm like, I'm in here. Yeah, that's a lot of money. And it wasn't clear that it came with Game Pass. Like, so I didn't know. So now I just play it through the Xbox. Like, I'm using the capture card. I have, like, literally, as you can see, I'm a monitor. And then on my OBS screen, as you can see, this is, you want, we want some stream inception here, guys. Nobody's ever seen my OBS. Here's all the scenes, everybody, with little things to bracket them. Oh yeah, no, I know. Chat overlay is yeah. Um, and then here's all this stuff. Yeah, I know. Chat overlay is right now not in a happy place. And collab is probably using the wrong link. Yeah, that's using the wrong link. Maybe that's the wrong link too. Stuff that's in alpha. What's this? Oh, that was when we had a giveaway. Um, let's see. This. That's what it fades into at the end of our stream. Oh, that was our goals. Oh, I have this overlay here. I don't know why the edges are showing weird. But I have an app on my phone, on my iPhone, that I can send my iPhone screen over to here, and then I can put that on screen, and my phone is inside that. This existed and actually used to be inside the frame. And it was animated. Like it looked for two things, either the Windows taskbar or the icon on the far side of the taskbar, um, to make decisions. No, there's us. We have a nice little thing there. It's a slideshow. A lot of these elements don't get used anymore. Oh, that's our background. Yep. Which is a nested. And then the games that are like finicky. I have specific ones for them where I resized them, and then I have to set them here to make sure their audio's up. You might lose my voice for a minute, but like I'll show you, like we use nested things. So capture is, oh, I do have my mic on this. So single capture is actually this frame. If I go to capture group, you'll see like, so default position, is it not going to change? I wonder if it has to. I might have to actually change it from here. Hold on. Why did I do that? I'm so used to controlling it with my touch portal. Like I have not looked at this list in forever. Oh, and then we have the dual split, which is how we're gonna bring back our Forza co-ops when the new Forza comes. Oh, I had this one too. What was it? Let's see. Has it? Let me just. Has its own background, but it's not on this scene because it's on the other scene. But I had a really nice scene for that. That's look. All I'm gonna say is the fuck. I have no idea where my touch portal took me. There we go. But yeah, it is time for cleanup. Did I? Please tell me I didn't. I didn't do anything there. I'm confused on that. Anyway, we're back here. Um, but yeah, there's so much stuff like this is what fades in. I love that stinger. That was a really beautiful one that I did. Um, I was trying to find something. Oh, okay. We're gonna go back to here. I'm like, where can I put this? So that's default position. And then of course, when we did shout outs, we used to have custom shout outs and text would come up and stuff. We have the shout out position. And then we have the avatar position. And like I have that stuff programmed in Touch Portal. Like when I hit this button here, it shows that source, hides this, sets the scene, and then restarts it. So it starts clean. You know, going into our scenes, it knows what to unmute, what to capture. There's a lot. It's a lot. It goes into this. Anyway, we're gonna move this back over here. But oh, that's what I was saying. So I'm gonna move this partially over. This is how I'm playing the game. I just open a source projector and put it on my monitor, on my main monitor. Like I'm literally playing my Xbox by using the capture card to my monitor instead of playing Fortnite on my computer. Because that makes sense. Um I because of the matchmaking issues, this is where I'm gonna end it tonight. Um I don't know if Chloe will be streaming or not. There might be some golf in a little bit. So look for it in case there is. Um everybody, I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for putting up with my rant earlier, which I will edit down and I will be posting it because I want those morons to know how I feel. And so I'm going to do it. Anyway, so guys, remember, always pay it forward. Simple gestures matter. What might not be a lot to you will be life changing to somebody else. To your friends, to your family, to your loved ones. If you can go see them, go see them. You can't go see them, call them, text them. Life is short. Don't be a fucking terrible human being like those people on Twitter. It doesn't look good on you. It doesn't look good on me. It doesn't look good on anybody else. Yes, I added that extra line in there. And always strive to make a dent in the universe. I'm making my dent. I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.